All right, time to get started. 6 minutes behind my intended schedule. That's not too bad. Last time we were in a position where we were having a difficult time managing our pirates because we didn't quite have enough fleets yet. We saved a little bit back. We saved, I think, 2 autosaves back just to make sure that things would be more likely to succeed. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to get this first fleet here guarding this planet before we let the colonization take place. So the colonizing is just moving, and we're still going to take these guys. I think that's correct. We're going to invade them. Let's run on 2 for now, at least. See if we can't get this to work out, because I think we can get this to work out. The biggest problem is pirates may attack this right away, and if they attack it right away, we'll lose it, and I gotta prevent that at all costs. I don't want this to be a bust. If we lose this colony due to pirates making it independent, that's almost worse than not making the colony at all. Because we'd have to conquer those independents to get them back, and the situation would be no better. It's just not an ideal situation for us to be in. But I'm hoping we can manage. Let's show me this. I mean, we can manage protecting that planet. We're gonna have to make it a high priority, which means running on 2 for at least a bit. Okay. This fleet might be able to pull this off if it gathers fast enough. Most likely he's going to try to run away. We did not need new pirates. We certainly didn't need new pirates. That's for sure. Medical research from Spy. Awesome. Let's look at our spies. You have no mission. You can, I guess, switch to something useful. Maybe I suppose we could finally get armor plating. I'm a little worried about these 2 ships taking too much damage. Like this ship in particular has hyperdrive offline, which we really didn't want. I mean, that's fine. You can repeat your mission. We took a little more damage than I think is ideal. We do have damage control, so it is possible. It is theoretically possible that they might fix that. We still have health on all systems, so this ship may come back online on its own. Hey, where are you guys going? I don't know what you're doing. Okay. I don't want to queue that. I just want to attack regularly. And we're starting to see more fighters from the pirates, which is a bit of an issue. We're not super great at handling that. Your warp drive isn't even offline. Are you not participating? Did you just decide you're not gonna join in? You should have a mission. Seems to just be stuck for some reason. Whatever. There we go. 3 pirate hulls. Highly successful mission. Grab you guys, and you can actually repair and we will look at the local map and see how close we are to being able to guard this system. It looks like the colony ship is already waiting. That's actually fine. What I would like is to use this colony ship as bait. If pirates see the colony ship, they may jump in on it, which will cause it to run away, and then I can pile the the fleet on the pirate ships before the colony even exists. The other thing we want to do is... Did I actually set 10? I didn't. So my main invasion fleet should always be on 10. We are in place for this invasion. Let's just pull in a little further. System maps recovered. Hopefully we can get this to work. So, everyone's repaired. You're not quite there yet. Try to get you a little closer as well. They don't need to be near each other. They just need to be near enough the planet. Okay, I'm going to consider that to be close enough. Let's do the invade. Please dump your troops faster. You're not dumping fast enough. I need it faster. We easily have more than 5 times the troops they have, so this should be no problem. Trade, what is this? They are invading the colony. That is a check. Go to here. They have now come into position. That's good. I need... Let me see here. Let's go back out to the local system and look at what we have going on with these guys. You're trying to refuel there. I think this system, I just want to check this system to see how well explored it is. Not well at all. So I'm going to assign you to explore the system there. And then yeah, I actually want you to explore the system. Hopefully we can find useful stuff in here. There are 3 gas giants. That's pretty likely to result in us finding fuel. I'm gonna actually move these guys to here, even though that will use a little fuel up. The reason is I want to be able to jump on incoming ships. They can stop there now. We're going to colonize. We're going to colonize. We also need to go to our colonies in general. The invasion's not quite complete yet, so that's fine. Once this colony exists, we're going to have to defend it. I want these ships... Show it to me. I want these ships in a position where they're not going to have a problem jumping. So I need them in jump range of the planet instead of close. At least until we have a space station placed. This is fine. We want their taxes to be manual off until they assimilate. Then we want to go to our new colony here and focus our full attention on any pirates that come and attack this colony. They may not. I mean, we changed the timing this time, so we may find that they just don't come, like that they chose other targets because there was nothing here yet. We're having a bit of a problem here. You being under attack sucks. Mind you, I can defend this planet. So why don't we just send you someplace to refuel? Oh wait, you're gonna pick here, aren't you? That's fine. That planet should be able to stand a raid because we should be able to repulse it. Because we have lots of troops here. This is the difficult problem. I wish I could build these with a construction ship, because then I could force them to move the stuff over. I'm like 100% sure you can't do that, but I am not. I'm like 99% sure. I'm not sure enough that it feels like I should check. So these guys gotta stay where they are. Just stay there, guys. Oh, there was another thing that was mentioned. Yeah, okay, that's for sure. We need to check our safari plan, because it apparently doesn't have enough. Yep. I mean, it says that it has enough static energy. I mean, the fuel is pretty bad. The problem is, I mean, the speed is pretty bad, right? But I don't think I can actually afford to fit another drive. Another, fusion reactor. Fission reactor. Because there's really nothing I can afford to take off, is there? I mean, I suppose I can short their fuel. I guess. Show me this location. Where is this? I cannot currently defend that, so it does look like they may have changed targets. That's kind of good news. Kind of. Let's have 10 fuel someplace. Let's, this colony is, right now it's fine. I will want to build a constellation here as soon as I have 8,000. Nothing to worry about technology right now. I wonder if I could make any suggestions to the civilian economy right now. We are using small freighters. Do I have a medium freighter? I don't. Do I? No. So then that would mean to get a medium freighter, I need to get here, right? Don't know if I'm going to be prioritizing that, to be fair. We might be able to try to take it with spies. We might be able to take it with spies. Okay. Trying to think what technologies might be able to be used to trigger some upgrades in our civilian ships. Not a lot, to be fair. I have patrol ships now, right? So we should... Did we make a design last time? I didn't. So let's add a new frigate design. We will auto-generate it. So... Weapons. A starbeam makes sense. A rear interceptor missile makes sense. That's the whole reason why we went with missiles. But we will put a small starbeam on the front. That'll have to do. Because we can't fit a medium. And we don't have larges yet. Don't think we can fit another... we can fit another ion map engine. It just doesn't fit. Damage control is necessary. 2 fuel cells. And these ships are not good. They do have the advantage of finally having some relative point defense. Let's call this the Hawker. And we will call this a frigate vessel 1. Okay. That's kind of weird and interesting. We do have a few resort bases. Mission completed. Reassign it. Let's... Wait. This looks different than it does here. That's what the problem is. So this colony is under attack by pirates. Right now, there's nothing I can do about it. They'll be repulsed. We have enough defense here that pirate attacks here won't really be a big deal. I'd rather pirate attacks here than anywhere else. And maybe the capital? No, even the capital will not stand a pirate attack as well as they will. We still have pretty good stability here. I need to start bringing in resources here. We can now refuel here. Let's continue your mission. Please don't disappear because I move too fast. This is not what we want. We just want our mission to continue. Our ability to respond to things is going to become faster as soon as we get this. There is a strong argument that this should be on my next actual research tech after beam weapons. Is that the first beam weapon where we get larges? Because the frigates become... No, it's this one. Okay. It still doesn't matter. They're still going to be good. We're not seeing any fighting here. This guy is damaged. We have no mission. Is this system... I literally was sure that we checked this system. make sure that there was work for a guy to do, right? That's why I sent him here. Okay, well, could you like explore this whole system? You're repairing and you're still refueling. You could probably... Oh, you're stuck. You're stuck. That's on me. You're stuck like halfway there too. That sucks. I got way better at that. Retrofit might be more sensible for you instead of a repair. 3 colonies though, and we're much more stable than we were, so that's good too. Because they're going to take a long time to assimilate, because they got to be positive, they got to be positive attitude first, and we have no money. Hyperdrive technology researched. That should help with our logistics, because all of the civilian ships should move faster now. I will quickly check them to make sure that they actually did get updated. The most important ones are the freighters. Have warp double drives? That's not right, is it? No, that's got to be right. No, that's not right. We never updated them. I think what happened is I updated them in the in-between one. There. Save that. You know, is anyone upgraded? I may never have even upgraded anybody. I never upgraded anybody. Wait, that's not true. The technology I just got is not the one I thought it was. Right? I thought I got the second one of these. I just got the first one, which means the upgrade is supposed to be happening now. You know, such is life. 2 over. That's not really great. Over. Well, we will eventually take away their proximity sensor arrays, but I don't know if now it's the time for that. Let's take a fuel cell off for now, just to get them operational. Spaceport transport. Upgrade this. 8 over. I suppose it's fuel. We don't... Yes, I mean, I suppose it's fuel. Small freighter upgrade. Fine. Upgrade construction ship. Looks fine. Upgrade the Hawker. Let's edit it to see. Yeah, it's got to be upgraded. It doesn't have to be upgraded because we've never built one, so we can just do that here. Nope. It's Girax hyperdrive. Right into that slot, and then we save this. We'll upgrade the Prowler. Is fine. Exploration ship. Literally 1 over, which is super annoying. I don't want to remove their I could downgrade to 1 shield because I don't want to remove a fuel cell. Suppose if I downgrade to 1 shield, I could put on another fuel cell. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. All right, all ships are upgraded, so this will actually probably make us some money because the civilian ships will need a hard upgrade. That's useful because we could use 16,000 or something. Where's the pirates? So we want this fleet, and we want to attack this pirate. The problem is I can't stop the raid. Oh, it's so annoying. It's just so annoying. It's so hard with this many pirates to defend a single colony, like even a single colony like this, because I don't have enough money to build them systems, and by the time I find out that they're in trouble, they're almost always dropping troops already. It relates to the fact that I fell behind on pirates in the last episode. That's fine. We'll fix this in the most annoying way ever, which is we will piss our own colony off by conquering it back. And the pirates jumped out, so I can't even kill them. It's like super annoying. Well, I mean, you do what you gotta do, right? These guys are starting to stabilize enough that it feels that they think we can leave less troops behind. I am going to see if we trigger a rebellion by taking half of them off. If that doesn't trigger a rebellion, then this will be more stable anyway, because half should be able to defend against most pirates. No, we do not take protection, even in spite of the current situation. Nothing changes about our general concept of what to do. Okay. Go to what will now be listed as an independent colony. Having to do this is super annoying, but what are you gonna do? The problem is simple. It's just too tight, right? Like, it's just too tight. It's another independent here. We will also conquer them when we have money, because we need to have 5 to 10 troops on it. Mining station where? It's there. We're not going to defend it. Maybe we do? Since the fleet that's up north isn't... it's got no fuel, though. Yeah, it's got no fuel. It's not the best. So there is fuel inside the system with the place we just lost, so we'll take that. Don't know where this is with that. It's with them. And we do need this. We won't want to guard this, so that's a thing. Probably should have retrofitted this before I sent it. That is a good reminder that we should retrofit. Not you, actually, don't retrofit you. You, we want to retrofit right away. The other one we don't want to move off of its current location. I'd like to go a little faster, but I'm not confident. Not even that there's that many pirates right now, it's just that there's too many for me to manage. We accidentally attacked the guys that were liking us. Did that happen? Maybe. Okay, you... So we are looking for... I guess we could do improved assault tactic. It's not what I was originally thinking of, but it isn't a bad idea. We could also do recreation systems. I think we'll do that. How much money do they even have? Enough that if they want to start doing those upgrades, they can afford them. You're finished your retrofits. You should all be significantly faster then. This will help us do more damage. What do we want to do with you now? We're doing recreation systems already. I guess we do transport systems. There are a lot of pirates about right now. Like, if we look at this show me. Okay. I actually like this. Pirates trying to come here to refuel while we bring our ship over is a way for us to maybe get some hull kills. Just like that. Where are you at? Hopefully you can get here soon. Oh, we have a pirate attack on our capital that the game did not tell us about yet. How can we tell? Because we have fleers. This is a freighter. this up here. There's another one here. Just need to start getting ahead of these pirate attacks again. We have enough ships to do it. Okay. So we need both of these to come in nice and tight. This one doesn't even matter. This is the only one that has troops on it. The population here is so small that we should be able to just easily take it back, then leave the troops there to maintain it. Where's my fleet up here? Oh, you're still nearby. You're just nearby in a way that feels... Wait. What are you doing? No, don't refuel. You need to stay where you are. No matter how much you think refueling is a priority, it is not a priority. You need to stay here. Can you make this your... No, you can't. Of course you can't. Please guard this. I really don't need to stagger a single ship, so it should be able to do it on its own. Location data. I could use money. Two more guys, please. Thank you. Of course, you have resource shortages. Someplace in this system, we're trying to build a fuel station. Let's look at our construction ships. We lost one someplace. Did you build this and then go back onto auto? Oh, it's already being built by you. All right, never mind. Never mind. I thought you needed to, but you don't. Should have read it. Fully automate. Let's see what other things we have that we can possibly do. I mean, this... We aren't doing these for a reason, because we can't protect that system yet. Don't really want to attract enemies to a system that we know we can't protect. Let's go distance from capital. Don't really need that. All right. Well, let's just go. Let's just continue. We reconquered our own colony. They're now unhappy. Make these into a permanent garrison. Super annoying that they're now unhappy. Let's grab our ships. At least now we should be able to defend against pirate raids. Now, there's not enough fuel here to refuel the whole fleet, but we will fuel as much as we can. Wow, it's being a little spazzy right now. Probably fine. These guys should become reaccustomed to us. Pretty soon. 4,000. If I look at this, not a resource shortage anymore, it's a price problem. I'm gonna need to queue a technology. Advanced civilian ships might be a good idea, so we'll queue that. Now this should give us a time buffer. If they get raided by pirates, whoop, there's literally, oh no, that's a freighter. If they get raided by pirates in their current situation, the pirates will not be able to win the ground battle. And that will result in us being able to kill the ship while it's in orbit. We do, oh, there was enough fuel for them. We do still want to put them out here so that they can jump. Do I see pirates? All right, I do. Okay, we're gonna have to jump to, we're gonna go to this one first. Make sure we can see. Please jump to that. Nope, it's too close. Will you jump to this? Yes. This guy is gonna get his attack off. We can't stop it. Hopefully they... I mean, if they rebel, that actually isn't really a problem for us. Get him. Come on, one more shot. Through. Thank you. Now, if they're dead... Six. Jump across. Again, we can't stop this from happening. But if we repulse it, they shouldn't get as angry. Okay, there is... So we are on this ship right now. That's disabled. I'm perfectly happy with you doing that. We're maintaining their attitude because they are actually repulsing the attacks, and we're using it as a great opportunity to smash a bunch of hulls we need to smash. His mission is completed. He can repeat. He can also repeat. I think there's one more ship still around that's about to leave. There's one here. Okay, so you're still raiding. I will attack you. Hull cracking is everybody's favorite thing. Critical research failure. I mean, we have money. Can we build them their port now to help with the happiness? We can. I want to put it here. This is the last pirate ship. Let's drop on them while they're raiding. He's probably going to make his jump. I don't think we can get there fast enough. Okay, that was successful repulsing of pirates. That's what we need. That should make them a lot more stable. Money-wise, we need to spend money to put a space station on our other colony. They don't need it as much, but they will have to be defended. There's a lot of valuable resources in that state system, so we need a fleet for them as well. But we do have a little bit of money right now, so that's good. Have you. I suppose you can. Don't retrofit if it's going to make you leave. Don't repair if it's going to make you leave. Could you... Actually, we'll just wait till this is finished. Let's go up to 4 for a bit. Is that more pirates? It is. Okay. I don't believe it's possible for me to stop this attack. Actually, you know what? I think we go up first. I think that's the correct thing. Okay. Another cracked hull. 18%. We'll probably have a construction yard available here around 50%. They don't need a refuel right now. We'll keep zoomed in here because if the pirate attacks continue to focus on this system, it's well within... It's actually good for us. This should make it easier for us to attack them. We've been getting mostly these guys. Can't believe we critically failured this. Well, what can you do? You just gotta take it as it comes, right? And we'll stick around over here until we can do repairs on the ships. Show me where this is. Dismissed, that's fine. Soon the pirates will be managed enough that we can stop those attacks. It's a new pirate right there. Jump 2, please. Now there's a new pirate here. Jump 2, please. These are ships from the Liberator of the Stars. That's good. That's one of the larger ones, so killing them is really helpful to us. I jumped fast. That's what we would expect. We should be able to repair these guys here soon. Yeah, no. That's more. I think this is a fine order. Drop the speed down. You just finished recreation systems. Let's switch you to... Let's maybe get improved defensive tactics. All right. Since these guys are already taking fire from this guy, let's give him a bad day. And then we have to come this way. That guy's gonna get through. I don't think there's any way we can possibly stop it. You know, I think maybe the right move is to a cross attack so we can actually jump. Oh. Six. Every pirate ship that comes must be destroyed, even if it lands. The reactor is offline. He's way too far away for you guys to have not jumped, Gut. You know that, right? You should have easily jumped that. Fine, we'll try to go here to jump it, since you don't seem to be willing to go over there anyway. They're disobeying. Well, I don't mind the idea of them trying to save this ship. It's really not the right choice. They should be going where I'm telling them to, not trying to save this ship. Six. Yes. Here. Maybe. You're not going to jump? It can be hard to predict whether they're going to decide it's close enough to jump. I think their timers might just be being pushed too hard. Can you guys make an attempt to retrofit? Will you acknowledge? No, you still won't acknowledge this as a location. Can you refuel on the planet, please? I really thought this would be further along by now. I guess he was getting shot during the fights. Really the only thing that makes sense. A new spy! Hey, you can continue your mission. Mr. New Spy, you can... I mean, maybe Liberated of the Stars, because I would love to steal... the... can't remember what it's called. Star Tractor, no. I'm looking for, like... their special fuel cells. We could use them for, like, half the game. There it is, compressed fuel storage. Pirates? No. Pirates? No. We're staying in here tightly for a reason. Dismiss this. I should go probably to the capital for a second, though. Because we need to build troops when we have money. So we can raid that other independent colony. Dismiss this. So we're finding actual people now. This yellow, these Teekins, this orange, yeah. That's not too bad. Go back to 6. Oh, I see escorts again. Jump this, please. At least they have damage control systems, so everything they can repair on their own, they will repair on their own. Oh, right on his face. Hey. Now we attack this guy. There's no way they're going to jump this, so the raid will definitely touch ground. But that's good, because we'll kill him while he's sitting there waiting. Oh, they withdrew too fast. We're probably not going to get to kill him. Oh, there's one behind us. Good work, guys. Now here. Mission completed. Keep going. Upset him. Try to push his anything offline to stop that jump. Thank you. Nice. You can set that as your home base now. There are still more frigate. There's escorts and frigates coming in, so there's a frigate right here. Actually, I'm gonna have to let that one go. Because I don't think it'd be optimal to try to kill this one. It'd be better to try to jump across. Hope that this is within jump range. We're pretty much getting the optimal result, which is their raids are not succeeding, and we are killing tons of their ships without them getting resources to rebuild them. But they're still pretty strong. I think we let that one go. And turn around and grab this one. Good job, guys. Knock that jump out, though. Damn it. It's always disappointing when you get them down that low and they don't actually get away. We really need this thing to hit the point where it's got yards online, because, you know, we need to repair. And I can't repair on the planet because it'll stop this from building. So 100% of hull means they should be working on systems. They've chosen to attack something away from us. Probably a good choice on their part. So they're working on one of them. The Liberator of the Stars is getting strong faster than it's being killed. And we have killed a lot of their ships, although a lot of those are also Astro Buccaneers, to be fair. How are we doing here? %. Let's run 4 until we see another pirate attack. Where are they, I wonder? No. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna run 4 until I see another pirate attack, just to get this done. It needs to online its reactor, and it needs to finish a construction yard. Reactor? That's what it is. It's an exploration ship that we saw. What are you doing? Why would you explore all the way over there? I don't get you guys sometimes. I really don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's lots of stuff to explore way closer than that. This is why I don't like to trust them on auto. Because they fail. You can explore this. You can explore that. And you're still working on the Gundar system. Apparently we have tourists going up there, which... okay. I don't know that that's a good idea. That's not exactly what I would consider to be a good tourism hub. Could you fuel and repair? Oh, wait. We're gonna manual select that. Go into here. Let's go to the capital. Let's grab that fleet and tell it to repair here. Let's go to 6 now. I just noticed something, guys. You know what I noticed? Guys? It's available as a repair option. One of them finished. First construction yard finished. Now, we don't have to interrupt the planet in order to start our repairs. Of course, the second we decide to do that... Frickin' pirates. What is this template, this fleet template supposed to have in it anyway? Because I might have lost the ship at some point. Eight. And this is clearly not 8. Not 8. The third fleet is definitely still 8. They should refuel and repair because they're actually close to a place. I guess we gotta... Well, what we should probably do is make sure that it's not an error. See if there's ships not in a fleet. There isn't. Good. So that tells us it's not an error. So let's just replace their ship. There are a couple things we might want to consider doing. Let's just volume down the sound effects. One of those things is getting the next level of spaceports. The positive thing about that would be... Let's refuel and repair before we retrofit. The retrofit is only drives. Oh, wait, what did you do? Of course. The very second I come off this for a second, it loses the ability to do it. Because it got hit during that fight. Yep. Come on, guys. You guys can't ever leave the system. Technically, that's my fault for not reading it. Let's get on this guy. Drop down here. You ready yet? Have you repaired that 1%? You have. Can you guys hopefully... Nope. Nope. This is the glory of pirates turned up even just one level higher than the baseline. This is the glory of how that looks. You gotta get them dead. You gotta keep blowing their ships up. And you have to hope that they're not feeding on weaker empires than you, because if they are, they're gonna replace their ships even if you do blow them up. 6. Come on, guys. You gotta stop that that jump. There we go. 6. We go for this one because that guy's let's test for a jump across. If it's going to jump across, then it's good to go over to the other side. But if it's not going to jump across, the closer one would have been better. Oh, guys. Kill that jump. Thank you! Good work, everyone! There are actually a lot of pirates here now. Okay, well, we'll do this group because that guy who's raiding is going to get there whether we like it or not. Hopefully the troops will prevent him from doing anything useful. See if you can jump across to him. Come on, guys. Then we force this attack. Like a wildly enormous number of troops. Come on, guys. Our attacks aren't aligned enough to stop him. They're too wild. We have 2 groups of pirates attacking at the same time. That's advantageous to us. Should mean we'll get to kill more. So we're starting to have trouble because I don't think all guns are online anymore. Which is why more and more of them are getting away. I can't do anything about that. Actually, let's try to get these repairs done. The problem is a lot of these guys are preying successfully on weak guys that we're not currently fighting. The result of that is their ships aren't going down fast enough. Like, we're not killing ships as fast as they're making new ones. There's not a lot we can really do about that except to try to kill them as fast as possible. Which means I think we're gonna change this fleet here to add 2 more escorts. The template. And then we're gonna check template on this just to make sure it's doing what we want and increase it by 2. To give us a higher success ratio of killing. Please continue to repair. We need every ship repaired. The new beams are going to help a lot too. The next technology we're going to chase after enhanced civilian ships. We could do defensive bases. It's not something I usually do, but it can be helpful. We can do enhanced construction so that the star bases can actually defend themselves a little bit. It's interesting that they've selected this system as the weak system, because it doesn't actually make sense. System is not the weak system. Seven ships here. The 8th one should be incoming, and the other 2 seem to be built, so they're also incoming. The larger number of ships and the better guns are going to make it so that each time we have to kill a pirate ship, the hull dies sooner. The sooner the hull dies, the better off we are. We also should do the retrofit. Got one guy not fueled. Can you, like... Oh, you're in transit. That's why you're not fueled. Of course you're not fueled. Yeah, I'm good with that. Retrofit, guys. And now, hopefully, we can truly murder some pirates. Okay. We'll break the retrofit. To start these kills. Right now, the only thing on the retrofit list is drives. Good. 6. Return here for refuel. It's a nice fast pirate kill. Good job, guys. Try to do the retrofit again, see if anybody else shows up, or if we can actually get it done, part of it done. 4,000. I ideally will spend this money upgrading my other fleet, the one that's guarding the capital, until it hits 8, and then we save money to build another fleet, which we'll use to defend the 3rd colony, the one that they're really not targeting. This one. So, looking at these guys, can you refuel here? And then what I'm going to want you to do is we're going to want to go to here. I want you to queue. Wait. I want you to queue load troops. Then we're going to go to here. I forgot to tell them not to put Zenox here. Guys. Nobody should be here. I mean, I guess if Teekins ever have a reason to come, that'd be fine. And we don't want anybody here except for Zenox. How are you guys doing? Did we ever build the station here? We never did. We should have, because the station is mostly for construction. I need to also go to here and take one group from you. Can you grab one troop from here? Be 2 queued. Grab one troop from here. Oh. Select first. Then grab one troop from here. And I'm going to build a troop unit here as soon as I have the money to do so. And I guess we could build a robo guard force here. We need 2,000 troops for that to be relevant. 2,000 money for that to be relevant. Since this is where all the pirate attacks happen, we should be always watching here. In fact, we can see right now the consequence of being away too long. Six. Back. Let's go. Shred him, please. Thank you. Please also kill him. You'd love it if you would. Gone. That's fine. You guys refuel and repair. Can we build anything interesting here? I think there's a science station someplace nearby. How are our explorers doing? They're doing nothing. We found very little of worthwhile here, I'm guessing. Okay. Nope, you guys just actually had the time you needed. That's because we've not been paying enough attention. You should go, I guess, refuel, even though it's sad. You have no mission. Hopefully if we put them back on auto explore at this point, they'll actually do it. And they won't go too far, like if we put them on full auto, where they sometimes go really far away. Okay. Keep here though, because we need to keep attacking stuff. Is our third fleet retrofitted? It is. Good. 10 with the upgrade is the ideal number, so we should start seeing them be like super not effective against at getting away. We should be able to pop everything they send at us now, even if there's lots at once, with the drive upgrades and the better guns and the extra 3 ships. That should make it us able to finally push these pirates back down to where we can stand their strength. The numbers seem to be trending down, and even these 3 guys are trending down now. Hopefully they will also finally get the colonies running. We'll put it on 4 again for a bit. I don't know why our tourists are so interested in going to Bugland, but whatever. I guess we have just like some bug tourism. Yeah, there's an ice tundra planet here that might be something we like. That's that one, right? Yeah. Nothing here, though. But that one's already been done. Where are you guys all going? You're going there. You're exploring internally. You're exploring pretty internally. That should all be fine. Dismiss. Do this. Let's keep watching for pirates. $6,000, awesome. Our colony here will build 2 robot guard forces, and then I will take these away. This is a bit of a risk, admittedly, because while they're not in range of rebelling anymore, if these don't build fast enough, they are in range of being attacked by pirates. What? I don't even know where you are, dude. Did an empire that I don't even know where it is declare war on me? That's not good. I literally have no idea. They're way stronger than me, though, based on their science output. Well, I mean, this would be an early failure if that's the case. I guess we would start another game if that happens. We'll watch to see if this ever turns into any actual real thing. Offer treaties. I mean, our ships do punch above their station, above their yeah, they're strong, so depending on what they send to us, we might just be able to kill it. But we won't even be able to tell if they're coming. This is kind of the situation we're in. We won't even know if they're coming. Because we don't know where they are, and we don't have good sensors. We're too little to have good sensors, so... Why aren't you repairing, dude? See any pirate ships here? Good job. Did I see a troop transport? I think I legitimately saw... Yeah, they have a fleet right there. All right, well, I mean... Well, let's see how this goes. Our ships are relatively strong, so... I'm really not sure what we're gonna do here, because we're getting attacked by pirates at the same time. We're just gonna have to let the pirate attacks bounce off the troop garrisons, I guess. So for 1 second we saw something here. That's really scary. Because that implies they have a stealth fleet, which would basically be the end of this. The kind of end that there's nothing we can do about. If they drop troops on us from stealth fleets, we're done. Okay. Well, it looks like they bounced off. Repair the one damaged ship. You can just use the planet queue so you don't have to change sides. I am a little... See, there they are again. Nope, that's an exploration ship. Where is 10? Okay. What about your friend? Your friend got anything on him? Nay. Well, I think we're gonna proceed like the game isn't over. Right? Which means we need to guard this planet with our two ships. Should be able to take an independent with 4. All right. You're gonna have 3 again soon. You still have 4. I will build another troop on the capital. $7,000. If we get above 8,000, we'll build the space station here, finally. Go in, and then out. That's fine, because they're not actually attacking anything, they're just hanging out at the center of the system. So their fort fleet is here. It does exist. They're here to bombard us. This fleet has no troop strength. They can bombard this planet out of existence, and there's not much I can do to stop them. Fire on more of them. We're trying to activate the ships, which is why we're firing on them instead of concentrating. If we activate them, they have to stop bombing. And then once we've activated all of them, we can concentrate to kill. Remember? So we pushed them off. I was pretty sure that I'd seen troop transports at some point. Something caused the ship to flee, but I don't know what it is because I'm not seeing any enemies in the system. Oh yeah, yeah, these pirate ships have decided to attack. They just haven't been called yet. Let's kill here. Gonna drop to 2 because so much is happening. If we don't drop to 2, we'll miss things that we have to do. Fleets. All right, that means we should immediately build another escort fleet. Fleet templates, attack fleet escort, build a new one. Let's build it. This is where we want it to end up. Putting them all into this poor planet's queue, though, was probably not the best thing to do. Seeing... Fine, this is what we're doing. Even if it might not be right, it's what we're doing. So let's go to First Fleet and tell them they need to refuel and repair, and then the Third Fleet needs to kill these pirate hulls. Do it, please. Do it. Thank you. And then here, I literally can't see the ship. There's only one ship, so hopefully they'll just actually do their job without me having to command them. Good job, Third Fleet. Please repair. And First Fleet. Watch for incoming enemies. They have so damaged this colony. It might literally be impossible to save it. If they attack it again, we won't be able to pull off what we did last time. We won't be able to activate the ships and then to stop the bombing fast enough. We're going to want to stay on this system. Is this who we're at war with, or is this completely other people we know nothing about? Oh, it's the Teekans. Let's see how far you guys made it. Oh, you're almost there. Okay. No immediate combat zones. The 4th Fleet. Somebody pop hulls here. I hate when they do that. That's why we should never have done this. I just didn't want to have to move it, but... Okay. That's annoying. A bunch of fleet ships that we just made have now dropped into here. That's my queue. It's because the thing keeps happening where it changes the army template after I start the army. I mean the fleet template. So now we want to add all these ships. Nope. Wrong button. All these ships to the 4th Fleet. That should give us a proper estimation of how big the 4th Fleet actually is once we look at our fleets again. That's the 4th Fleet. It just did the same thing again. I just took our thing off like 1 second later. What are you doing? Oh, I put it on rating force. What is happening? What did I change that at some point in time? No. Okay, so let's make sure this is right. 4th Fleet, you. Okay, because I queued it as an attack fleet. That's fine, I guess this one stays an attack fleet. There's nothing wrong with that, because the attack fleet... Like, we can make the attack fleet make sense. We're gonna need a fleet that contains frigates really soon anyway. And it's easy enough to make this... say... 5, I don't know why I removed the escorts, and 10. That's fine. Make sure that this fleet is an attack fleet, but the other 2 fleets need to stay escort fleets. Because otherwise bad things will happen. Let's go to this planet. Let's zoom out so we can see what's happening. I see no enemy fleets. Every time we can, we're going to keep asking him to end the war. These pieces now on the table. I don't want to give him my territory map. I could tell them where all my ruins are. You know what we might do instead? The ancient crashed ship seems like something I would easily give away, because I'm pretty sure the ancient crashed ship is where's the ancient crashed ship? The ancient crashed ship is in fact in my system. Perfect. Unless he goes to war with me for it, him knowing where that is isn't going to make a difference, because he already knows where that system is, obviously. I've seen his ship patrolling it, so let's just do this. Speak with them, negotiate a deal, peace, give them the location of the ancient crashed ship. They'll accept it. Now we won't have to worry about them attacking us every 2 seconds, and we should begin to start a relationship with the Teekans. Never mind. They don't want anything from us right now, but that makes sense because they're at -6. We could negotiate a deal with them where we send them something super valuable that won't matter. There we go. Now we want to offer. We want to do this through a trade deal, so we can do them both at once. What do you think of this deal? Great. So that's starting to get a positive relationship with the Teekans. We can hopefully spin that off into learning about their space, so we won't have to explore that way anymore. They're much closer to us than I thought they were. We probably want to get our explorers to start coming this way then. Like maybe we get you. These guys are all inside, right? Maybe we get you to refuel. I think 14k, so let's keep building this new fleet. The next time we hit 8,000 from pickups, we'll turn it into the space station, even though I keep saying I'm going to do that. I kind of want these ships to build first. Yeah, I gotta wait till this builds first. Sucks, because it's going to be like literally forever, but that's fine. These are they're back to being neutral with us. This is going to make people unhappy, but I can't not do it. I cannot not do it. Let's just make sure they're relatively small. It's not too small. They might stand a chance against the 4 we brought, but you know. Three. But our troops are better. And we have space control. So once all 4 are down, this should be fine. Yeah, this will be fine. And then we'll hold it with these 4, which should keep it from rebelling. Another colony that we can use. If we look over at our colonies, we can check on these guys to see how well they're doing. There's 68% assimilation. This colony was so close to being destroyed, it's absurd. That's like the worst. That is so bad. Like so very bad. The 4th fleet can add more ships. Is the wrong colony, that's fine. Dismiss. They're upset because our reputation is diabolical. They're still pleased with us, so we've overcome how upset they are. It's just things are going badly for us for a bit. Hopefully we can manage this. These 2, I mean, they know who we are. Oh wait, that's them who's diabolical. We are... Oh no, this is us. I don't know who it is. Gotta be us. That's the only reason it would be dubious. These guys think we're respectable. Yeah, they barely care about the fact we invaded. But the Teekans care a lot. We need to send a diplomat here. Do we know where their capital is? That's a good question. I don't think we do. Just unpause. We don't need to be paused for this. No. Which means we need to work on positive relations with them. It's fine. Seventh Fleet, and then the Fourth Fleet. I'm frankly fine. I'm hoping that we spread these out a bit. But whatever. It gets built when it gets built. We do need a full-size fleet that can actually crack stations, because there's a couple of pirate stations. 3, 4, in fact, I can see that I would like to be gone forever. These guys are wow, these guys are growing a lot. And they're like right next to us too. They must be attacking the Teekans a ton and succeeding to have grown that much after we were holding them back. Or we only had them as 0 because they hadn't attacked us at all in a long time. This is awful. I wish somebody would come over here and decide to live here. They could send their little transports. It would be all so nice. We just finished a useful upgrade, so let's look at that. I also want to see, have we found any 19 is worthwhile? So we'll take the 19. We'll set that. We want to change all the civilian ships. These are going to be hard upgrades. So let's add new. Where is our medium freighter? Auto-generate the new design. Whatever they do is fine as long as it has no weapons. Let's call this... Let's call this Voyager Civilian Medium Transport 1. Say we will keep the we'll keep the medium one, and this we'll keep the small. Should we keep the small freighter? The upgrade to this design. And then we'll add a new passenger ship. We should have this as well, so we'll auto-generate one of those. I'll just keep commuter, compute, and we'll call it civilian passenger ship, or vessel is preferable. 1. There we go. No guns. Save and exit. To give them lots to build. They should have a hard think about what they could build. I'm gonna build this, and then as soon as this comes up, again, which it should, since they should be experimenting with larger hulls now, we'll build this. And that's getting close. It's getting close to the next major stand point, which is that we have a fleet that can hunt pirate stations. Oh. Now, let's see what the actual threat here is, because it was showing that there's a threat here. Oh, there's actually... That small spaceport. I thought it was in the next system over. No, that's just the wrong place. We just clicked on the wrong place. This is where we wanted to look. To see if there's threats here. There is the Desperate Assassin, which is a pirate ship. Just sort of hanging about. What is here? This has got to be some kind of space monster, right? Legitimately don't know. Okay, what are you? You're just hanging out. You're just hanging out. Okay. Alright, well. They're just hanging out, it's fine. We're just about to be able to build that new colony ship. The implication of building a new colony ship is that after that colony ship, we should finally grab this. Do we want to... Let's prioritize it first. Wait a second. Good. I was gonna say, you guys better have built that colony ship, because I don't know where that money went if you didn't build a colony ship. Nobody's excited about the idea of losing 40,000. Oh, we just gained another 40,000. That's expected since we did a major ship upgrade, to be fair. This one has the potential to take us to maybe even 100,000, depending on how safe the civilian economy feels about building those larger hulls. Makes me think that we should consider what the 70, so 50 right now. So 70, but we have 50. I could crash this. You know what we could do though, I just noticed that we're working on the small spaceport 3. Oh, we have not reset our pirates. I know I must have gotten too entangled in battles to reset pirates, because there's zero chance that they that they're just fine on their own. Let's just check fuel. We did not get compressed storage. That's because you're still working on it. That's fine. We want that, so it's fine to work on that. I don't have any other colonizable worlds that matter to me. How close is our first colony to 78%? How are you guys doing? You did it again. Buddy, don't bother. Don't bother. Could you... It is the second time they've just randomly decided that it's worthwhile to explore other people's systems. And I frankly don't really like it. Pretty sure it's this guy. Could you just go home and refuel, please? And then I'm going to send you in the opposite direction. I'd love it. See, like I said, that upgrade could be easily worth 100,000. We don't have colonies to put out. We would want to consider building a new fleet, like building a defensive fleet to replace this fleet, so this fleet can actually do its purpose. You need one escort. Build your last escort, please. That is one thing we could consider. One thing we're going to not consider but actually do is we're going to upgrade to the next size hull. So that's not how we do that. We want to add new spaceport, auto generate, take all the weapons off. We don't really care about that. What we care about is 2 construction yards. Don't need countermeasures. Need proximity sensor array. We really have to consider those are. Oh, that's fine. We can change the name to 2. We don't need extra fuel cells. Fine. Energy is fine. All right. I want to put medium star beams in these 4 slots. 14 too much. Let's remove, I guess, the 4th shield. What are the 2 recommendations? External component bays should be filled after internal. Oh. And energy collection rate. We don't have enough energy collectors, which sucks because I don't think I can fix that without removing something. One over. Are you kidding me? 1. Fine. Save and exit on that. Now we should be able to go to all of our spaceports that are built. Upgrade them. That's good. Spaceport upgrades. They have weapons now. They can participate, which they clearly could not do before. So yeah, once this fleet is finished, we'll build a new 4th fleet. We'll build a 5th fleet, and the 5th fleet will defend that colony. Then we'll build a 6th fleet, which will defend this colony, so that all the colonies have defenders, and then we'll be able to use the fleet we just finished here to do some hunting. Yuck. So far, this is okay, though. With another colony coming in over here, right? This is terrible. Still can't get over how awful this is. Somebody needs to cue some frickin' migration here, okay? People need to get on a spaceship from the place that has 4 billion people, and they need to go to this place that has 9 million people. Apparently you are being attacked by pirates and I'm not noticing. Where is your fleet? Why is your fleet gone? You own a fleet. You have a fleet that belongs to you. It's literally right there. It's actually already, I think, trying to do a thing. I don't want to blow that guy up. Even though we literally just made peace with them. Doesn't change the fact that I want to blow him up. I will refrain. Even though he's stealing trash that's mine. It should be mine. I have noticed that construction ships without jobs don't prioritize picking stuff up nearly enough. And I wish they would. I guess we can put one of them on auto salvage and maybe he'll figure it out. Could be they don't have enough range. Maybe we check the design and see if we can increase range on them. Because I think I just got larger construction ships. Add new... Was that early? No, I don't. Ah, I was hoping. No medium construction ship. No medium construction ship. All right, well, let's look at our construction ship and see if there's anything we can do to make him better. Got 3 fuel cells. Might be able to remove that. Can remove that, but it's not going to be good enough. Because as soon as I add something to it, we'll need it back. Okay. Yeah, it requires 2 crew, which is 2 crew too many. It's 2 crew too many. I mean, we technically can remove the command center. In order to... Wait. Yeah. To add a fuel cell. I don't want to do that. You know, this is just a waste of everybody's time. Because we're about to get those better ones. We're about to get the better fuel cells, so there's no point in trying to do that right now. Oh, I don't know what I just retrofitted. Well, we just retrofitted something, and I'm not sure what it was. Enhanced construction is this. Ice colonization will be our first level 4. Pretty fine. Oh, there was something here that was really interesting. So we go to... That's diplomacy... We got a lot of multi-team exploration done. Which could be interesting. So you're coming in. You like repair and refuel. Thank you. 4th Fleet, how you doing? I think you should be... we'll have to reorganize these in a bit. Because they're not organized as optimally as I'd like right now. I think all of these are building on the same planet, because if they are, we should... That's not true. I want this space station done before I build the defensive fleet for it, because then I can build it there and have it be reasonably fast. Go up to 4 for now. Keep an eye out for pirate attacks. I have an idea. Could we... Maybe actually station you where you're supposed to be. I want you all over the place. Guard that. And then refuel here. %. 1%. We need to make sure that this stays on manual minimum. This is pathetic. I'm so sad for this colony. They didn't even do anything wrong. They just existed. Literally, their destruction is existence. They were destroyed for being around. That. Guess we'll build this one too. Gonna build that. I feel like we have control over our space now, which is exactly what I was hoping to get done. There's the colony ship. It's coming in. Unlike in the previous game where we messed up by not defending each colony, we're not going to do anything like war or anything until we know we can defend each colony. Miss, I wonder where these guys are. I'd love to rob them of their colonization techs. Done. Let's immediately go to here. Build them 3 troops. Nothing else they can really build right now. Something is happening on the 6th Fleet's location because a bunch of civilian ships just got scrambled. Yep, they blew that guy up on their own. Is there anyone else here? No, there's not. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Good job, guys. Let's start building a new fleet. Needs to be an escort fleet. We will build it at the capital. Make sure that it stays an escort fleet. Check all these to make sure they don't change. Oh no, this is the one that is actually an attack fleet. This is actually an attack fleet. What happened here? Kidding me? Escorts. Escorts. If I go to ships without a fleet, we have none. What happened to the rest of your ships, dude? Oh, a bunch of my hulls must have got blown up. That sucks. Fine, they're replaceable. I just don't like it. There's like 2 less ships here than there were before. Passenger ship, construction ship, passenger ship. Can you guys repair? 2 more being built. I guess we replace what's missing. Wait. Shoot. Don't do that. Please repair. Please refuel here. We need this to get built badly. Pretty interesting. Can we build this? Because the 5th Fleet is building at a double spaceport, it's going to be way faster. So let's take what we currently have here. Use it to kill this. Wait. We should be able to... This should be more than possible. I am really confused because it does not feel like every ship that's available to fight this thing is fighting it. I really, really, really need this thing to get to the point where... No, guys. No, there's no running. I know it's my fault because I didn't set you not to run. Please guard the station. Currently, nothing's been lost. Again? Why? You're just gonna kill the system. You're just gonna kill that frickin' colony. Not gonna do anything else. You're just gonna kill this colony. Ugh, really? So annoying. Okay, this... And this is not on the right pattern. Let's page out. Let's take these guys. Let's go to here. Go to this planet. Go to this starbase. Let's grab fleet number 5. Fleet number 5 makes this its home. And it goes to refuel here. Let's page up and out. This, hopefully, Can repair fast. The first fleet's got problems, mostly because this station got a little bit wrecked. Fourth fleet can't repair either because this station here got wrecked. Stop. Stop. That ship is... Don't do it. I don't want you... I just need enough guns on this thing. It's dangerous. It's like super dangerous. So we need enough guns on it to kill it, so it doesn't keep coming back and doing this. It's an actual dangerous ship. Do we have two here yet? Oh, we might be crashing. Well, it's noon, so I might stop after this anyway. Yeah, I wish I wasn't, Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a crash. Alright, well, let's see where the last autosave was. If my frustration levels are low, I'll do another 30 minutes. If my frustration levels at how old the autosave was are high, I'll probably save and have noon be the stop time for the morning part of the stream. $11:47. Yeah. It's a difficult game to tutorialize because it's really complicated. And it's like... And with like the type of stuff I'm doing right now, this is quite a ways back. This is like 13 minutes ago. It's before we even built the 5th fleet. So... yeah, I won't care as much on Thursday when I come back to the game. So... my usual end time is between 12 and 12:30 for the morning part of my stream. Well, I do Thursdays and Tuesdays pretty reliably now. In the morning. For me, I don't know what time it is for you, but like 3 hours, usually. I tend to run the game a little slow, which a lot of people don't like, but alright. Well, my start time is 3 hours before this at 9 or 9:30 at the latest. And I am pretty consistent now. I haven't set a schedule up yet, but I don't think I've missed a day in the last 3 weeks of my 2 days, so... Alright. Since I don't want to redo I don't want to spend the next 17 minutes redoing the next 13 minutes redoing the last 13 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream now. So thank you for watching. Do Stellaris in the afternoon, starting at 1 for 3 or 4 hours. Have a good day.